Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello good people, my name is Erdayosi. I am the representative of State Politeknik Batam for Pemilihan Mahasiswa Berprestasi 2018. Under my paper with the titles The Modification of Economic Democratic System and Sharing Economic Through Regulation of the Government to Overcoming the Fraud Cooperative. Our government nowadays are really focused only on the hot issues that exist nowadays, such as unemployment, such as the problem between the conventional taxi and online taxi. But then there is the search of the problem that has been exist since many years ago that are become very crucial thing, but the government never see to disguise of the problem, ladies and gentlemen, including in our city, Batam. In our city, we know Pasar Pagi Jodoh as the biggest market and as the magnet of our city to go there. It's also become the resources to other markets to buy their product and selling in other markets. By this kind of existing concept and what we see in nowadays, the government and also the society think that the traders of the Pasar Pagi Jodoh have the good quality and economic. But then, ladies and gentlemen, what is the thing that the society and the government that never know? The existence of the fraud cooperative, or in Indonesia we can say that koperasi lintah darat. This cooperative is really make the traders or the sellers become a very poor, very trouble, even become very poor, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why the traders are interested to borrow the money from this cooperative, first, because the procedure to borrow the money from these kind of organizations or illegal organization is very easier. You just become the trader in the market. And the second, this kind of the cooperative are diligent to offer their service to the traders. And the third, the traders have the way of thinking or the point of view that because the paid of this kind of the money is daily, so they think it will make them easier to pay their loans. But in fact, ladies and gentlemen, this kind of the things just make them comes to the biggest problem, because the rate of return of this cooperative is very higher. It is 3 times than Indonesian banks' interest. For example, from the Miss X from the survey said that if you borrow money 1 billion to this cooperative, you just will accept 900,000 rupees, but you should pay these loans for 1,200,000 rupees. And it is, we can see clearly the interest is very big, about the 30% of interest. And because that time the condition of the market not always make the trader are gain every day. So to solve and we know that the cooperative always take the money every day. If the trader can pay the loans, they will angry, so they try to find another solution to pay this kind of the loans. But the badly, ladies and gentlemen, the source to pay this problem is they beg to another cooperative. So basically, the trader in the Pasar Pagi Jodoh have 2, 3, even more than 5 fraud cooperative or koperasi lintah darat in borrows for them. So by those problems, I offer a search of the solution. The first is the system of democratic economic system. This is the system that really goes to the society. Wealth, everything comes from society to society and for the society, and this is to the prosperous of the society. in this democratic economic system, we can use that the power of the society to solve this problem. And also we can see the real example of this economic democratic system is the Syari cooperative, 212 cooperative that have been exist today. And also, we also offers the second is about the sharing economic. The sharing economic is the system that has been implemented by the big companies like the online taxation. So this is the solution that I offer you in here is the government would make the regulations about this kind of thing. So the government would make the one of the platform on in the application, which is every traders and every suppliers have been submitted and registered in these applications. So, for example, the supplier A will know that there is trader is ABC. So, in this case, the trader in the morning, they just will take the product to the supplier without pay in the very first place. So, at the end of the day, when this product has been sold, the trader would pay to the supplier. So, by this kind of the things, it is also we say about the sharing asset and sharing profit, ladies and gentlemen. So, by this kind of the things will make the traders would not think on how they can go their security, on how they can go these models, because it has been guaranteed by the government and also have been okay of the suppliers. And the third, ladies and gentlemen, this kind on how the economic democratic system and sharing economic can be implemented is of course by the regulation of the government. So the government should pay attention and should make the real rules about this kind of things. The government should make the law or suggest the product for this kind of things, and the government should make the little organization in the market that can be monitor this kind of the policy. And if there is the fraud traders could not pay to the suppliers, these suppliers can report to the committee that has been chosen by the government. So we believe that by this kind of the policy would help the government and also would help the society to make the better economic to our society, especially in our city Batam and especially in our market Pasar Pagi Jodoh. So we believe that, ladies and gentlemen, this kind of loan cooperative or fraud cooperative is really dangerous for our society and also for our government. So by the solution that I have been offered to you, I believe that it can be solved this problem and can take beneficial to all of the party. First, to the traders. The traders would not borrow the money to the loan shark anymore, so they would not go to the very highest interest, and they can go from their prosperity. And the second, for the government will take more tax and levies from the seller and from the suppliers, so it will make the increasing in economic powers. And the third, to the loan shark. This loan shark, ladies and gentlemen, will be disappear time by time, and the existence of this loan shark will be break and at least will be decreased. And we believe that this kind of the cases also exist in the other country outside of Batam, in other city outside of Batam. So we do believe that if this kind of the solution can be implemented in Batam first, and also in Indonesia, would give very higher benefits to our country and to our economic powers.